Hey golf fans, at long last I am here to showcase PGA Tour 2K21. I just want to say this game is incredible. HB Studios and 2K have done such a fantastic job on this game. In this video we are going to showcase all the swing settings, the difficulty settings. The game is so customizable, it is ridiculous. You can make this game as easy as you like or as challenging as you want it to be. Before we do head into the gameplay, guys, which you all want to see, I'm just going to quickly glance through all the club selections and all the brands that are available to you. So as you can see, we are looking at the drivers. I mean, there's so many options here, guys. You can pick a club that suits your game style. You can pick a club that suits the course. You've got everything from drivers to putters. And it's just such a great feeling to have all this control at your fingertips. Most of the clubs are unlocked via achievements, or you can buy some of the clubs via virtual coins, which is fairly easily to earn in the game. So let's showcase the gameplay here at TPC Sawgrass, the back nine. I will go right into the settings menu. Like I've said, it's fully customizable down to the difficulty, and what we'll do is we'll start off at beginner. Now as you can see, everything is set to beginner. Swing timing, guys, you can put that on, but it means there's no timing in the game and the game becomes pretty pointless. You've got distance control assist, which is enabled. Putt preview, it means you've got unlimited putt previews. Course yardage is on, tells us the yardage of the course. Pro Vision wind, that is turned off on the beginner default. Pro Vision lie penalty, you've got Pro Vision lie angle. The customization is endless, guys. Like I really said at the start of the video, this game can be so easy or so difficult depending on these settings that you choose to enable or disable. But let's get right into this one. So this is the easiest club selection. Look how wide my swing plane is. You do have the power bar there at your feet. I disable that, guys. I played 3 holes and 3 holes only with that power bar there. It wasn't for me, but that is the great thing. You can customize this game to fit your individual needs. So 132 yards out. We are just going to apply a touch of loft and fully spin this club, or should I say apply spin. I don't think we'll get spin here, but the ball should sit down very quickly, just to show you the new game mechanics and how responsive the ball is. So a little bit of spin there. We will showcase the spin feature as we do progress, and that has left me with a 12-foot putt. So I'm just going to line this up to where I think the putt would turn. And as you can see, we've almost got it bang on with the putt preview. I mean, I don't think many people will play with that. It makes the game so easy, and I think it takes the thrill and enjoyment of putting away. But let's move on to hole number 11 here, and we will up the difficulty settings. So we were on beginner. We will now change that to the next setting, which is amateur. And just by flicking through all the settings, there's very little changed. I am just going to put off my distance control meter to putting only. I've been playing from the offset, guys, on master settings. But just to show you once again, if you don't want the power bar, you can have the power bar on for putting only. So the amateur swing plane, like you see there, is a little bit less forgiving. The top part of the circle with a white bar is your timing sensor, your timing bar, and as you can see, we're hitting near the middle of that each time, which is a good sign. I just want to leave a few fears, because I've had so many people saying, look, I've seen guys who had better access and the game looks so difficult. So here we can showcase the backspin, guys. So we are going long. I'm just fully pushing down on the right stick. and that is fully going to spin this ball. It should spin back a good 9-10 feet maybe. Watch this. Didn't get the spin that I wanted there, but it did showcase that you can spin the ball. That mechanic is in the game, and this will be the last time we show the putt preview feature as well. If we do convert this, we are going to start off with back-to-back birdies on the easier settings. But I do know the game is launched in a few hours time, guys, and if you have not yet pre-ordered this game, please go and do so. Here's another great feature. It has been added. It's a replay system. It makes it look so professional. It's like a broadcast where you're getting highlights of your good shots. So we are on the 12th hole at TPC Sawgrass. Now we are going to up the difficulty settings once again. We're going to go from amateur to pro-am, and we will put the distance bar fully off now. We'll turn off the distance control assist, and we'll disable the putt previews. But there's so much here for you guys to customize and set it to how you want to play the game, which is absolutely game changing. So the swing plane is starting to now get narrower. You've got less room for error, and as is the timing bar. We still manage to get a decent swing line. Swing line is not hugely important in this game, guys. What the most important factor of this game is, in my opinion, is the swing timing. They've disabled your backswing. So all now that the game calculates is your transition from your backswing into your downswing. So once again, let's see if we can showcase the mechanics of the... We did put a slow on that, but as you can see, it's not really going to affect us too much. We do generate a tiny bit of spin there. If I did hit a perfect, that spin would have had more effect on the ball. But we've disabled the putting meter now. We've disabled the putt preview. I do feel when you do have these settings turned off, the game is all about touch and feel. So let's move on to the next hole, and we are ramping up the difficulty settings here once again. We are going from Pro-Am to Pro. Now I think the Pro-Am and the Pro are going to be two of the most common difficulty settings that players will play on. If you are looking for a real extreme challenge, that's when you start to bump it up to Master and Legend. But the game looks absolutely fantastic, guys. I hope that is clearly evident. I would say there's been about a 10 to 15% increase on the graphics, the quality of the graphics. The textures of the fairway, the rough, the sand is phenomenal. Now we've actually executed a slow there. Now a slow in this game represents a slice, a fast represents a hook, but because I've put a slow swing on that, it's took yardage off the ball, which is a great thing. Now the chipping in this game is absolutely fantastic. It is so accurate. It feels like a real chip shot, like you've got full control over that. But after that well executed chip, we should walk away with a par. So we are 3 under, great start to the round. But this is all about showcasing the game for you guys. We will stay on the Pro settings. Like I say, I think Pro and Pro-Am customizable settings will be the most common settings we will see most players use. We have executed another slow, but because we were just out with the timing bar, we've not been hugely punished there. All we've lost is a bit of yardage. So just going to take a couple of practice swings here. Great feature to have in. There was a perfect. There's a slight slow. So let's see if we can chase this 5-iron up onto the green. Wind should slightly take us to the left, and I fully expect this to land a good 15 to 20 feet short of the green, but hopefully release out. There's a perfect, not the cleanest of swing lines, but like I said earlier, your swing line is not a huge factor in this game like it was in the Golf Club 2019. It's all about the timing. So this is going to leave us a putt from 20 feet. This is the first time we're going to putt from this distance without the meter on. I have slightly knocked that a little bit more past the cup than I would have liked. But the putting is very deliberate. You've got to be so accurate with the putting, guys. But let's have one more hole here with the pro settings, then we will move up to Masters and then Legends. So try to put this one down the centre of the fairway here. It's another slow, so my timing's not great at the moment. But there's a great feature called Swing Collaboration, guys, where you would head over to the training facility and you will play 10 shots with your driver. You try to keep your swing at the same speed or as close to that same speed as possible. And I think the game tries to sync with your movements on the analog stick. It really is a great feature. But here we can now showcase the shot shaping. If I pushed the left analog stick to the right there, that was going to be applying a touch of draw. We've applied it to the left, which is fade, and it looks like it's worked out really well, just coming up a bit short of the flag stick. But that's a great shot from the sand, and it is going to leave us a long putt from 38 feet out. But it's great to be showcasing the putting from this kind of distance. I do think the green grids are so much easier to read than what they have been in previous games, and we're so unlucky that that drops out. Or should I say lips out the cup. But we do pick up another solid par with 3 holes to play. So let's now showcase the Master difficulty setting, guys. This is probably the setting I've been using for 95% of my time with this game. It really punishes you. So we're now on the Master, leaving everything else really much and such the same. Tight fairways here at TPC Sawgrass. We do put a fast on that, but it was just out with the timing meter, and like you've seen, we have managed to hold the left hand side of that fairway. This club's probably just going to be a bit too much, so we are going to club down to the 3 hybrid. Just actually bought this club. Ball at our feet, like you've seen with the lie grid. There is going to move. What a strike that is. Perfect. Perfectly straight as well. It's going to be a little bit long, but it is going to give us our first look at an eagle. 29 feet out. But the beads are so much easier to see and read on this game. I've pushed that slightly right. I don't think it's got the legs. No, it's going to stop up a little bit short. But hopefully we can convert this 5-footer for our birdie. And with that, we do move to 4 under par, guys. Not bad shooting at all. Let's move on to one of the most iconic holes in golf. It is the 17th, the Island Green. Certainly don't want to put a fast or slow on this, so we're really going to have to take our time. So 9 iron looks a bit perfect. We're just going to apply a touch of loft here and hope that that wind holds us up as well, and just pray for a great swing tempo. Oh, certainly don't want a slow like that. That would be in the drink, guys, trust me. A better slow. Oh, it's not looking good. It looks like we could well get a slow here, so just going to speed things up ever so slightly. But I do think the practice swing is going to be used a lot more in this game than what you've ever used it on any other game in this franchise before. There's a perfect. Let's see if we can recreate that on the actual tee shot. I can't ever recall doing a practice swing on the Golf Club 2019. Oh yes, we get the perfect. Pushed it to the right ever so slightly, but as you can see, the swing line is not hugely punishing on this game. Came up a little bit short, but we do have a 14-foot putt for birdie. This one's all on weight. I don't think there's much break in this. I've underhit that. Would you believe it? It's one thing I've been doing a lot in the game, guys. I'm either 1 or 2 to 3 feet short or 6 to 7 feet past the pin. But we'll take the par. So let's move on to the final hole, one of the toughest holes in golf, and we will change the settings to legendary. This is the hardest settings in the game. The swing setting is so tough. You've got a pin here for a swing line and a timing meter, and also it's going to be basically true sim golf. I can't access anything, but this is where we showcase your yardage book. Such a good feature. You're seeing it here on the right hand side. If anyone knows golf, you know you don't want to go down the left hand side of this fairway, or we're going to be in big trouble. Just turning the power meter off there, guys. The game kinda urges you to use it, or encourages you to use it. You can move your cursor about on your yardage book to find out yardage, how much yardage you're going to leave, yardage to a hazard. Now, I'm delighted we've managed to execute that. That should be bang on, right down the right centre of the fairway. And that's going to leave us probably a 6-iron. Let's have a look at the yardage book because I cannot use the scout cam. But if you want to play with legendary swing settings, like I say, you can customize everything. The game is fully customizable, guys. If I were you and I haven't pre-ordered the game or plan to pick up the game, trust me, you want to pick up this game. It is the most realistic golf game I have played, and I have been playing every golf game since 1996. So we did apply a slice to that shot. The slow represents a slice, the fast represents a hook. Using our yardage book, just want to chip this as close to the flag as possible. This has got a chance of turning, has it? Very good chip shot, and with that we should walk away with the par. So there you go, guys. There is all the difficulty settings in the game. The game is absolutely fantastic. I really can't recommend it enough. Stay tuned to the channel for more videos today. But that is it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.